What's up, guys? So check it out. I wanted to get on here today because I haven't been on camera for a while. I haven't posted much content, and I want to put myself out there much more this year. Been a slow start to the year, but here we are. The time is now, right? There's nothing more important to me in my life than shifting the way I see myself from an old version of self into the new. Because everything, whether it's habits, whether it's success, whether it's relationships, whether it is my relationship with God or my relationship with my surroundings, whether it's how I take care of my family, whether it's how I take care of my home where I live. I live in a beautiful farmlands in South Africa. And all of these things are areas in my life where I'm wanting to improve. And that requires me to look at the old version of myself and say, I see this old version. And who do I really want to be going forward? What is the self concept? And if you were a client of mine, you know that I speak about the self concept quite often because if we want to achieve any goal, we first have to look at who is the version of you and the version of me who is able to achieve that goal. And you will see and you will figure out that the version of you who is able to achieve the goal is going to be a different version than current state, right? The current self concept that you have. And that might mean a different set of skills or an improved set of skills, maybe a new skill which has not been adopted yet, maybe a better way of communicating, maybe a better way of looking at yourself, of relating to yourself. So this year for me is all about that. It's stepping into a whole new paradigm, a whole new concept of myself. And I wish the same for each and every one of you, whether you're a client or you're just somebody who came across this video on YouTube. The identity that you identify with, the version of yourself that you identify with. If you identify as somebody who has a low level of income, just on the income tip, stop identifying with that. If you are wanting to have a high level of income, start identifying yourself as somebody who has a high level of income, somebody who has the level of skills and the level of thinking, level of decision making to achieve that high level of income, right? So it's all about these decisions. And so I heard today that the word decision, the root word of that is to cut off, right? So in order to really make a decision and to have something new in your life, we have to cut off the things that we don't want anymore, right? And I know this can be really tough because that old version of self will keep and hold on for dear life. So take this time today, think about it. Who is the version of you that you want to be going forward? Let's get it. Let's become that version. It's not as difficult as it may seem. All right. Just begin to process it, write it down, start taking action. A decision is not a real decision unless it's followed up by action, and there needs to be a non-looking back, no looking back, no return, no surrender, no return to the old way of being. The decision is final, and we move forward now with action and with taking on this new version of self. Blessing, and may this year be the best ever. Let's get it done. Yes.